I'm not a fancy person. I take out the trash, I wipe off the tables, I sweep the floors. I'm just having fun and I'm trying to make people happy.
A middle school janitor, his days filled with the hum of fluorescent lights and the scent of industrial cleaners. What a mundane existence, you might think. But hidden beneath this ordinary exterior was a voice that could have filled the grandest concert halls.
Just a small town girl.
Richard Goodall, the singing janitor, defied the odds and soared to stardom. Who would have guessed that a man who spent most of his life cleaning floors and emptying trash cans could captivate millions with his singing? From the dusty halls of a middle school to the glittering stages of America's Got Talent, Goodall's journey is a testament to the extraordinary power of human potential. What challenges did he face along the way? How did he overcome them? Let's find out. Richard Goodall, the singing janitor. Richard Goodall, affectionately known as the singing janitor, captivated audiences around the nation when he won America's Got Talent in 2024. His remarkable journey from humble beginnings in Terre Haute, Indiana, to stardom is a testament to the power of passion and perseverance. Richard grew up in Terre Haute, Indiana, where he developed a love for singing at a young age. During his years at the school, Richard often sang while he worked, captivating his colleagues and students with his powerful voice. His performances during school events, especially Veterans Day celebrations, became highlights for the community. However, these moments of joy were fleeting, and Richard often felt like his dreams of a music career were just that, dreams. His early life didn't follow a typical path for aspiring musicians. Instead of chasing fame, he prioritized stability and took on a job as a janitor at Choney Rose Middle School, where he dedicated 23 years of his life. Though this role provided him with financial security, it often left him longing for a chance to express his true passion for music. During his time as a janitor, Richard embraced his responsibilities with a sense of pride and dedication. Each day he arrived early to ensure the school was clean and welcoming for students and staff alike. He swept hallways, scrubbed classrooms, and tended to the cafeteria, all while maintaining a positive attitude. His work was more than just a job, it was a commitment to his community. He understood that a clean environment was essential for learning and growth, and he took his role seriously. Despite the demands of his job, Richard found joy in the little moments. While pushing a mop or organizing supplies, he often broke into song, filling the empty halls with his powerful voice. The sound echoed off the walls, creating a warm and uplifting atmosphere that resonated with those nearby. His colleagues would sometimes join in, turning mundane tasks into spontaneous sing-alongs that brightened everyone's spirits. Students, too, would pause to listen, enchanted by his melodies. Richard's performances at school events became highlights of the year, particularly during Veterans Day celebrations. Each November, he would take to the stage, his voice ringing out with sincerity and emotion. These performances were not just about singing. They were moments of connection that brought the community together, honoring those who served while showcasing Richard's incredible talent. His ability to convey deep feelings through music made these events truly special, leaving a lasting impact on everyone present. Despite his passion for singing, Richard often grappled with the desire to pursue a musical career. He watched as others followed their dreams while he remained rooted in his role at the school. But rather than letting frustration take hold, he channeled his energy into honing his craft during his free time, singing at home and practicing whenever he could. Everything changed when Richard decided to audition for America's Got Talent in 2024. Armed with the encouragement of friends and family, he took a leap of faith and stepped onto the AGT stage. His breathtaking rendition of Journey's iconic "Don't Stop Believin'" left the judges and the audience spellbound. The raw emotion he poured into the performance resonated deeply, earning him the coveted golden buzzer from Heidi Klum. This moment was a pivotal turning point, propelling him straight to the live shows and igniting his dreams of becoming a professional singer. As Richard progressed through the competition, he continued to astound everyone with his soulful vocals and emotionally charged performances. Each week brought new challenges, but he faced them with grace and determination. He openly shared his personal story, revealing the struggles he had overcome and the dreams he had fought to achieve. His journey was not just about singing, it was a heartfelt narrative of resilience, inspiring countless viewers who saw a reflection of their own hopes and challenges in his story. Richard's unwavering dedication and undeniable talent culminated in a triumphant victory. He was crowned the winner of America's Got Talent 2024, taking home the grand prize of $1 million. His victory was more than just a financial reward. It was a powerful affirmation that dreams can be realized, regardless of one's background or circumstances. Richard Goodall's unlikely journey to stardom. And what happens when a hidden talent is discovered in the most unexpected place? For Richard Goodall, his life seemed worlds away from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. For 23 years, he quietly mopped floors and emptied trash cans at Choney Rose Middle School, his days filled with the hum of fluorescent lights and the scent of industrial cleaners. Yet hidden beneath this ordinary exterior was a powerful voice that would one day captivate millions. Richard's singing talent was known only to his colleagues and students, who would often hear him belting out tunes while he worked. His performances at school events, especially during Veterans Day celebrations, were always a highlight. Brief moments of magic in an otherwise unremarkable life. But could a janitor really step into the spotlight and shine? The idea of auditioning for a national talent show like America's Got Talent seemed like a distant dream for Richard. He faced not only the daunting challenge of overcoming his self-doubt and insecurities, but also significant financial hurdles. Saving money for travel expenses, audition fees, and potential wardrobe costs was a tall order for a janitor living on a modest income. Would he ever find the means to pursue his passion? Even if he managed to scrape together the funds, the prospect of stepping out of his comfort zone and into the spotlight of a national television show was terrifying. Richard was accustomed to the quiet solitude of his workplace, and the thought of being judged by millions of people sent shivers down his spine. Could he gather the courage to take that leap? Despite these challenges, Richard's determination and unyielding passion for music eventually led him to take the plunge. His audition for America's Got Talent became a turning point in his life, propelling him from obscurity into the limelight. His subsequent success serves as a powerful testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the importance of following one's dreams, no matter how improbable they may seem. Richard Goodall's story shines brightly in today's world where dreams often seem out of reach, proving that extraordinary things can emerge from the most unlikely places. The unforgettable America's Got Talent moment of Richard Goodall. In the world of reality television, few moments are as electrifying as the ones that leave audiences breathless. For Richard Goodall, the singing janitor, that unforgettable moment came during his audition on America's Got Talent, a defining event that changed the course of his life forever. As Richard stepped onto the stage, the atmosphere was thick with anticipation. The bright lights, the eager audience, and the iconic judges panel, comprising Heidi Klum, Simon Cowell, Howie Mandel, and Sofia Vergara, created an exhilarating but nerve-wracking backdrop. This was a pivotal moment for Richard, a man who had spent 23 years mopping floors and singing in solitude. Could he truly shine in front of millions? Richard chose to perform Journey's timeless anthem, Don't Stop Believin'. This song was not just a popular tune, it encapsulated his own journey of resilience and hope. As the opening notes filled the air, Richard's powerful voice soared, effortlessly capturing the audience's attention. Each lyric he sang resonated with emotion, reflecting his dreams, struggles, and aspirations. It was clear that this was more than just a performance, it was an outpouring of his heart. The judges were instantly captivated. You could see them leaning forward, smiles spreading across their faces as they absorbed the raw talent before them. The audience erupted into cheers, their enthusiasm creating a wave of energy that seemed to lift Richard higher with every note. As Richard approached the song's climactic finale, the room reached a fever pitch. Just when it seemed like the excitement couldn't grow any more intense, Heidi Klum made a decision that would forever mark this moment in history. She pressed the coveted golden buzzer. Confetti rained down from above, showering Richard in a cascade of celebration. The audience exploded into applause, and he stood there, overwhelmed with emotion and disbelief. That singular moment transformed everything for him. It was a powerful affirmation not only of his talent, but of his journey from the shadows of his janitorial job to the bright lights of the stage. Richard had taken a leap of faith, and now the universe was rewarding him in the most spectacular way. The impact of Richard's golden buzzer moment extended far beyond the show itself. It catapulted him into the national spotlight, turning him into a beloved figure and an emblem of hope for many. Viewers across the country were inspired by his story. His journey from humble janitor to aspiring superstar resonated deeply, reminding everyone that dreams can come true, no matter how improbable they may seem. As he progressed through the competition, Richard continued to shine, connecting with audiences through his heartfelt performances and the authenticity of his story. His journey became a source of inspiration for countless individuals who saw in him the courage to chase their own dreams. Richard Goodall's famous moment on America's Got Talent serves as a powerful reminder of the extraordinary possibilities that lie within each of us. His story is not just about one man's rise to fame. It's about the universal truth that with determination, passion, and a little courage, anything is possible. Richard's journey encourages us all to take risks, embrace our passions, and above all, never stop believing in ourselves. Richard Goodall, a heartfelt look into his personal life. Behind the spotlight of America's Got Talent, Richard Goodall, the singing janitor, leads a life that is as rich and compelling as his powerful voice. His personal story is one of dedication, love, and community. And it paints a vivid picture of a man who has not only risen to fame, but has also remained deeply connected to his roots. Richard's journey began in Terre Haute, Indiana, where he was raised in a close-knit family that instilled in him the values of hard work and perseverance. Growing up, he discovered his passion for music early on, singing along to the radio and performing for family and friends. This love for music would become a defining aspect of his life, even as he embarked on a more conventional career path. At the core of Richard's life is his family. He is a devoted husband and father, always making it a priority to spend quality time with his loved ones. His family has been his rock, offering unwavering support throughout his journey, especially during those moments of self-doubt. They encouraged him to take the leap and audition for America's Got Talent, believing in his talent when he himself was unsure. This support system has been vital in helping him navigate the ups and downs of fame. Richard's commitment to his community is evident in the 23 years he spent working as a janitor at Choney Rose Middle School. In this role, he didn't just clean classrooms. He nurtured relationships with students and staff alike. His warm personality and love for music made him a beloved figure in the school, and his performances at school events, particularly during Veterans Day celebrations, became cherished traditions. Even after achieving national recognition, Richard continues to engage with his community, participating in local events and using his platform to inspire others. Music has always been Richard's sanctuary, providing him with an outlet for expression. Even during his years as a janitor, he would often sing while working, turning mundane tasks into moments of joy and creativity. His passion for music remains a driving force in his life, and he actively seeks opportunities to share his talent. Whether performing at local events or working on new material, Richard's love for music fuels his ambitions and connects him to his audience on a deeper level. Since winning America's Got Talent, Richard has had to adjust to a new reality filled with public appearances and increased scrutiny. While the spotlight has opened doors and brought him recognition, it also comes with its challenges. Richard navigates this new chapter with grace, striving to remain grounded and true to himself. He understands that fame can be fleeting, but the relationships and connections he nurtures are what truly matter. Richard Goodall's personal life is a testament to the power of family, community, and resilience. His journey from janitor to celebrated artist is not just about the accolades. It's about the impact he has on those around him. His story inspires many to chase their dreams, showing that no matter where you start, it's possible to rise above challenges and make a difference. What does the future hold for Richard Goodall? As Richard Goodall steps away from the dazzling stage of America's Got Talent, the horizon is filled with exciting possibilities that promise to further illuminate his extraordinary journey. From a humble janitor to a celebrated singer, Richard's story is a testament to the power of dreams and determination, and the future holds even greater adventures for him. Richard's stunning victory on America's Got Talent was just the prologue of his musical saga. With a voice that has already touched hearts, he is set to embark on a flourishing music career that could see him release a series of original songs, each one a reflection of his life experiences, struggles, and triumphs. Imagine an album filled with heartfelt ballads that tell stories of resilience, joy, and hope. Fans are eagerly waiting for him to unleash his creativity, and collaborations with renowned artists could pave the way for chart-topping hits that resonate across generations. One of Richard's most compelling qualities is his authenticity. He has created a strong connection with fans who see him not just as a performer, but as someone who shares their dreams and struggles. In the future, Richard is likely to further cultivate this relationship through various platforms, using social media to share behind-the-scenes glimpses of his life and creative process. Imagine intimate live streams where he sings, answers questions, and connects directly with fans. These moments can transform followers into a devoted community, united by their love for his music. Despite his rising fame, Richard's roots in his community remain deep. His commitment to giving back is expected to be a cornerstone of his future endeavors. By participating in local events, charity concerts, and community initiatives, he can amplify important causes that resonate with him. Picture Richard headlining benefit concerts or speaking at schools to inspire the next generation of dreamers. His willingness to share his story and resources can motivate others to take action, proving that one person can indeed make a difference. With newfound fame comes the opportunity to explore various avenues beyond music. Richard may find himself venturing into television, taking on guest roles, or even hosting, showcasing his charisma and relatability. Public speaking engagements could allow him to share his journey, inspiring audiences far and wide with his message of resilience and hope. Imagine him at a TED Talk, captivating listeners with stories of his transformation from a janitor to a star, encouraging them to chase their own dreams despite the odds. The path ahead may be fraught with challenges, but Richard has already shown remarkable resilience in the face of self-doubt and obstacles. Each new experience, whether a performance or a public appearance, is an opportunity for growth. He can view setbacks not as failures, but as stepping stones that prepare him for future success. With an unwavering spirit and a positive mindset, Richard is more than equipped to navigate the complexities of his evolving career. Richard Goodall's future is not just about personal success, it's about leaving a legacy that inspires others to dream big. His story resonates with anyone who has ever felt overlooked or underestimated, reminding them that they too can rise against the odds. As he continues to share his music and his journey, Richard is poised to become a beacon of hope, encouraging individuals from all walks of life to pursue their passions fearlessly. Richard Goodall stands at the brink of a thrilling future filled with endless opportunities. Whether through his music, community engagement, or inspiring public appearances, he has the unique potential to create a lasting impact on the world. With his passion, determination, and genuine spirit, Richard is not merely a talented singer. He embodies the essence of inspiration, motivating others to pursue their dreams and embrace their true selves. As he captivates audiences and touches hearts, the world eagerly awaits the next chapter in Richard Goodall's remarkable journey. The future is not just bright, it's dazzlingly full of promise. And that's a wrap on the inspiring journey with Richard Goodall. What do you think will be his next big move? Will he conquer the music charts or become a voice for his community? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates on Richard's incredible journey. Thanks for watching.